Bob Bulmer. I'm at the Fincham site in Norfolk. Here we're looking at late sown winter wheat, and the most striking plots are the hybrid wheat that we've got in this trial. There's a huge difference in height, particularly with one of the varieties, which is a coded variety from Elsham's, which is this plot here. It's about a foot taller than the contrasting hybrid variety and the conventional varieties, and generally the hybrids do seem to be standing up very well to this difficult weather that we're having. I think the hybrid vigour has really come to the fore this season. The plots behind me were sown at the start of February, which is quite late for winter wheat, but it is quite a common situation where people are putting crops in after roots, potatoes or sugar beet. The things to think about when you're choosing late sown wheats are the latest safe sowing date. So this trial was established when the majority of wheats were past their latest safe sowing date, which is the end of January. So look out for varieties that have a mid-February or onwards latest safe sowing date. The alternative is to go for spring wheat, which is a lot more flexible in terms of sowing date. You can sow it right through into April if you so desire. It's also important to think about mildew and yellow rust resistance when you're choosing varieties, and I would always choose a milling wheat for this type of situation. You're expecting a low yield that should concentrate the protein and make premiums more available for the crop. This is cereal leaf beetle damage. You can see that the larvae of the beetle, which look a bit like slugs with a head on, scrape away at the flag leaf at this time of the year, causing this loss of green leaf area. It's not considered to be a pest that is worth controlling economically, but in this trial there have been quite a few contrasts between the different varieties in the amount of damage caused. Other pests to think about that attack the ear of wheat are grain aphid, which have been building up this year, and we seem to be quite short of parasites and predators. They haven't really put in much of an appearance this year. Mentioning those, I'm talking about things like ladybirds. The other pests that are important in late sown crops are the later stages of gout fly, which causes damage to one side of the ear. You'll see a bleaching effect, and also orange blossom midge, which is very important in quality wheats, and this crop is still vulnerable to that particular pest because it hasn't started flowering yet.